My name is Michelyn, and I started a company called the Pittsburgh Spot, and it's a marketing advertising company, and I take a small camera crew around to local businesses in the city and interview them and then upload it through my website, which is the Pittsburgh Spot. And it pretty much focuses on the culture of Pittsburgh, the faces, the places, the events that make up that cultural Pittsburgh. Originally, I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh with a degree in journalism. So the goal was to come out and be a reporter and do this robust, have this robust journalism job. However, it didn't quite pan out that way. Basically, they don't make very much money coming out of school. So I just, I've always still had a passion for journalism and interviewing people. So as time went on, I came up with the idea to start the Pittsburgh Spot. And most people, they have this idea of like, okay, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna work for myself, it'll be great, and but it's a lot harder than what most people would think. And so that's pretty much where the Small Business Development Center came in to provide that structural support to be able to get started. Working for someone else and having a full-time job, it's great. The condition of the economy now, like you need a job to be able to sustain yourself. But if I had to be real with myself and come to the conclusion that I really want to be able to do what I'm placed on this earth to do. I really want to live out my passion. And where I was in the workplace, it was great and able to make money, but just not going to work and just loving it every day. And so that's what I wanted to be able to do. And starting my own business and starting the Pittsburgh Spot has really allowed me to be able to do that. So it's tough, you have to kind of plan it out. I wouldn't just say just jump into it. I would say that you probably need to think about the transition process. You need to think about maybe saving a little bit of money. You need to write it out, make an outline as to what it would look like. I think overall it's just the basic getting started, knowing what you need to get started, knowing how to write a business plan, knowing what needs to go into a business plan, knowing how to correctly budget money that you may have or get money that you don't have, and just pretty much what your vision is for the business and how to be able to communicate your vision so that someone else understands it. And for me, I would say that's probably been the most challenging thing, is making what I feel on the inside relevant and real to other people. So I think it comes back to that whole concept of having a vision and having a clear and concise, I guess you could say, mission statement, or just being very clear about what it is that you want to do. Because when you're trying to rally support for your business, when you're trying to apply for grants, when you're trying to get money, people want a very clear idea of what it is that you're doing and how you plan on returning a profit and if it makes sense. So just if I had to give advice to anyone else, I would just say make sure that not only does your business make sense to you, but it makes sense to other people. And in order to do that, you have to be able to be open and candid and talk to people and be willing to accept feedback. And be transparent, ask for advice, ask for help, come to the SBDC and talk to Eric Gonzalez, because they'll lay it out for you and see if it's really something that you can do. And I think anybody can do it. It's just you just need to be able to plan it out. And it's not easy, but if it was easy, everybody would be able to successfully start their own business. So you just have to plan and you have to be determined. And in the end, I'm still in the process. But, I'm hoping that in the end that, everything will come together and it'll be a success.